Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel with the PES 2021 Master League series on the PlayStation 5, of course with Manchester City, and you can see here we've got Fulham in the next game. We're currently top of the Premier League by 8 points, we lead ahead of Leicester and Liverpool, and we play Fulham away next, which I think we will simulate. But then we've got games against Leeds at home, which is a struggle for City as we've seen in real life. And then we've got Chelsea away, and Chelsea down in 6th place. I'm not sure where Leeds are. Maybe we could sim Leeds as well. But the first game against Fulham we will simulate, and it's actually January now. So we're into the January transfer window, which is exciting stuff, isn't it? To be in the January transfer window. So mid-season objectives review. If we've been saying this, forward momentum. We are very well placed to achieve the season's objective. Keep your eye on the prize and keep those wins rolling in. Of course, we'll give it our all, says Pep Guardiola. So all going well at the moment, but of course we're only at the halfway point in the season, and things could change very quickly, couldn't they? Well, John Stones is requesting to renew his contract. Let's just go into these because I think he has a release fee in there. I'll just get rid of that release fee, but I'm happy to renew John Stones' contract at around 137,000 per week from the 83 he was on at the moment. That's fine by me. Sister side we're going to go with against Fulham. Edison starts in goal, back four of Cancelo, Stones, Dias and Nuno Mendes. We've got Gundogan, Rodri and De Bruyne in the midfield, and it's Mahrez on the right, Foden on the left and Erling Haaland. He's got a new face now up top with the long hair and the headband, which is quite nice. I think Locatelli has as well. And they've made a few changes, haven't they, on the PES update, but that's a good side. Hopefully he can get us a win today. And we come away with a 3-0 win, so a clean sheet and 3 goals at Craven Cottage. Chelsea beat Stoke City 1-0, Arsenal beat Everton 1-0. Actually, Chelsea drew 1-1 with West Ham. It's Southampton who beat Stoke City 1-0. Any other results? Liverpool winning 3-1 against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Manchester United lost 4-0 to Watford. And Tottenham beat Sheffield United 3-0. So that makes changes to the top of the table, won't it? We're on 51 points. Liverpool on 43. Spurs on 42. Leicester on 41. And then United down in 5th now, 39. Arsenal even further down on 38. And Chelsea even further down in 7th place on 37 points. Sheffield United, Stoke and Fulham look like the sides to get relegated, though West Brom, Bournemouth, Watford. Despite that win, Watford against United, they're all still in the mix. Well, considering it's the transfer window, we want to get through these games as quickly as possible. So we're going to go and simulate this next game against Leeds. Exactly the same side, that first team, put them out there. And we win 4-2 against Leeds, so an exciting game against Bielsa's side. 4 goals for us, 2 for Leeds United. Chelsea and Leicester draw 0-0. Arsenal win 1-0 against Stoke City. Everton Wolves 0, Liverpool 2-0 against Sheffield, United won 4-2 this time against Crystal Palace, and Spurs have drawn 2-2 with Bournemouth. So the table's constantly changing around the top, but we are still there at the top, and I'm happy with how far ahead we are at the moment, and we need to keep that, that distance between us and second place, whether it be Liverpool, Spurs, Leicester United, Arsenal or Chelsea. And just out of interest, before we go into the first game that we will play in the episode against Chelsea, this is how the goal rankings looking in the league. And look at that, Leicester have got Iosi, Perez and Vardy in there on 17 and 12 goals. But Erling Haaland is top with 25 goals already in the season at the halfway mark. He could hit 50 goals, and that is absolutely ridiculous record, isn't it? Top in the assists is Kante, he's got 8, and De Bruyne is in second with 7, but also with Neves and Didi, Rodrigo of Leeds. So De Bruyne has not been that good assist-wise, although Nuno Mendes has managed to get 4 from fullback. He's had a really good debut season, hasn't he? Well, this is how I'm going to go with against Chelsea. We've got a couple of players in downwards condition. Haaland especially is in complete downwards condition, hence why he's not in there today. And Cancelo's even in downwards as well. So we've not started either of them. Walker and Bernardo Silva, Rodri are upwards. So it's Edison in goal, back 4 of Walker, Stones, Ruben Dias and Nuno Mendes. We've got Gundogan and Rodri holding that midfield with Bernardo Silva in front. On the left, Ferran Torres. On the right, Riyad Mahrez. And up top today, Gabriel Jesus. As for Chelsea, they've gone with Kepa in goal, back 5 of Aspilicueta, Christensen, Zuma, Clark Salter is in there. That's a bit of an odd one. No Thiago Silva, he's on the bench. And Marcus Alonso, Kante and Loftus-Cheek in the midfield, Jorginho on the bench. And then it's Ziyech, Havertz and Giroud up top. They've got the likes of Werner and Abraham on the bench. Look at that, Edouard Mendy in the reserves. So is Rudiger and so is Ampadu and 84 rated Ben Chilwell. So it's Sky Blue versus Royal Blue as we make the journey down south to London to face Chelsea at the Bridge. And look at the players here. Chelsea have got a very strong side, haven't they? A really strong side. But so have we. Chelsea fans on the barriers celebrating there. And so are the City fans riling up the crowd. You don't see that often, do you, in the English leagues? Kepa, Diaz, Bernardo Silva, all the players are ready. So Manchester City versus Chelsea. And it's live from Stamford Bridge. Nuno with a good cross in. Jesus across the box and just cleared away. Oh, it's given away to Bernardo Silva. Mendes again. Gundogan. Bernardo. Mahrez. Tackled by Kante, but back to Bernardo Silva. Gundogan. Rodri. Varane. Oh, it's a poor one from Varane. No power in that. Azpilicueta, what a ball. To Ziyech, who's onside. Ziyech with the ball into Giroud. It's a save by Edison. And palmed away. We got lucky there. We're on the counter though now. Gundogan. Bernardo. Varane. Mendes. Mendes. Jesus! Oh, it's hit the bar. Gabriel Jesus with a glorious chance there. Nuno Mendes. Perfect cross as usual from him. He gets it into the box to Jesus in the air. And you expect him to finish it. And it's off the bar. I think Kepa would have saved it anyway. A really good chance to take the lead at Stamford Bridge. Gundogan. Mahrez. Jesus. Through to Mahrez, who hits it on his right foot and puts it wide. Tried to slide it into that bottom corner of the Riyad Mahrez there. Just couldn't quite catch it. I think he was under pressure from Alonso and Clark Salter. Yeah, just couldn't get his body positioning right to put it in that bottom corner. Jesus. Back to Riyad Mahrez. Clark Salter's there. Mahrez takes his time. To Gundogan. Fires one into Ferran Torres. Great one by Gundogan. Mendes, well played. Mendes. Oh, nearly finds Jesus to the back post. That was a great pass by Gundogan though. It fired into Ferran Torres. Ferran just couldn't finish it. It was good defending by Chelsea. That's half time as well. 0-0 at Stamford Bridge. We had a few good chances actually. Surprised we haven't scored. That Ferran chance was fantastic. Good defending from Chelsea in the end. Yeah, looking in behind to Giroud. They found Giroud in behind. Walker's poor positioning. And Olivier Giroud scores at the start of the first half. Kyle Walker at fault for that one. His positioning is a mile behind the rest of the defence. He's keeping Giroud on side. It's a good pass by Azpilicueta. But what is Kyle Walker doing? It's a lovely finish from Giroud as well. 1-0 down. Kyle Walker at fault for that one. His position was not... I mean, I don't even know what he's doing there. Fouled, but good little pass. Gundogan. In behind to Mahrez. Just keeps it in, but got to go somewhere with it. Gundogan. Bernardo. Jesus! Oh, brilliant finish from Gabriel Jesus. 1-1. Well, this game has really opened up. It's come alive, hasn't it? Gabriel Jesus with the goal now. Mahrez played in by Gundogan in behind here. Mahrez back into Gundogan and look at Jesus. Bernardo finds him and he just flicks it past Kepa. I don't know how it actually goes to the right hand side of Kepa. It's a very good finish from Jesus. A very good finish. We'll see it here. He does, he just catches it and slides it into that bottom corner. Well done, Gabriel Jesus. 1-1, back on level terms, and Chelsea will be disappointed that not long is it minutes after they've scored their goal, we go and equalise at the other end. Oh, good pass. Mendes. Oh, brilliant skill. Mendes. Oh, wonderful fullback play again from Nuno Mendes. He comes inside the fullback like he's not even there. Bursts inside. It wasn't even Azpilicueta, I think it was Christensen. See you later, Christensen. Jesus is marked, so he goes to the shot himself, but he goes to... I went to the far post, in fact, and he shot towards the near post. Mendes. Finds Ferran, does it? No, Azpilicueta just watched it behind, but actually he touched it. Corner ball. Stones knocks it on for Ruben Dias, who's hit the bar. Oh, good finish. It would have been from Diaz. Clatters the bar. Mahrez. Kante tackles him. Switched out wide to Azpilicueta, and here's Hakim Ziyech. Oh, Diaz is slipped. The ball into Giroud. Stones gets it away. Long ball forward. Expect Walker to do better with that. Didn't. Bernardo with a foul. Ziyech plays in. Olivier. Giroud to win it. Edison with a fantastic save. Does he have a penalty here? Well, what's the penalty for? What is this penalty for? The referee's going to rob us here because there's no foul at all. He's already saved the ball. What a load of rubbish this is. Giroud! Oh, what a save, Edison. See you later, Chelsea. The referee's not going to gift you this one. You're going to have to work for it. Because that was never a penalty. Wonderful save from Edison. Diaz, good tackle on Ziyech. Oh my word, the referee just giving everything to Chelsea here. They're desperate for them to win, are they? Ziyech with the ball in. Havertz over the bar. Close, wasn't it? Luckily, Diaz with enough pressure on him. This will be full time. And that is full time. 1-1 draw at Chelsea. Chelsea scored in the 48th minute. We scored in the 50th with Jesus. Not that bad of a performance, really. And like we said, we take a draw at Stamford Bridge against a tough Chelsea side. Manchester City 1, Chelsea 1. So Leicester City beat Southampton 4-0. Arsenal beat West Ham 1-0. Wolves 4. Stoke 2. Everton 4. Sheffield United 2. Liverpool 4. Bournemouth 2. Lots of 4-2s, isn't there? United won 4-0 against West Brom. Spurs lost 2-0 to Watford. So we're still top. 6 points clear of Liverpool, who of course did win. Leicester United and Arsenal move up. Chelsea still stuck in 7th place. Spurs move down into 6th. Our next game is Southampton at home. Once again, it's a game which we will simulate because after that, we go away to the Emirates to play Arsenal. So we beat Southampton 1-0 at home, a clean sheet and 1 goal. Leicester win 1-0 against Arsenal, who we were about to play. West Ham 0, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1. West Brom beat Leeds, that's massive in the relegation battle. Chelsea get a 0-0 draw with Fulham, so they probably move further down the table. Everton have won 2-0. Sheffield have won 3-0. Liverpool have beat Watford 3-1. United have beat Villa 3-1. And Spurs have lost again 1-0 to Crystal Palace. So Spurs are dropping further down the table, surely no. They're still there in 6th place. Chelsea in 7th. United in 4th. Leicester in 3rd. Liverpool, of course, still in 2nd. Arsenal in 5th. Despite their defeat, we're still top, of course, on 58 points. But it's changed at the bottom. Fulham, Stoke and Sheffield still in there. Sheffield are down, aren't they? I think Stoke are down as well. It's only Fulham that could perhaps escape with the help of West Brom and Bournemouth around them. So the next game is against Arsenal, and they've just signed Ivan Marcano from Benfica, is it? Or Porto, for around 2.6 million. A cheap signing. Maybe they've got a couple of injuries at the back, and we'll see what side we're going to face against Arsenal today. So this is the side we're going to put out against Arsenal. Edison starts in goal. We've got a back four of Cancelo, who's in downwards condition, but Walker was terrible in that Chelsea game. Ruben Dias, Laporte and Nathan Ake. We've got Manuel Locatelli and Rodri holding that midfield. Kevin De Bruyne up front, in front of them, sorry. And then it's Raheem Sterling on the left, Foden on the right, and Erling Haaland, who's in downwards condition again, up top. Zinchenko's in up 1-1, so maybe he'll come on at some point. Maybe at right back, I'm not quite sure. We've got Walker, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, Ferran Torres, and Gabriel Jesus, who scored in that Chelsea game, on the bench. As for the Arsenal side on the left-hand side of your screen, Leno is in the reserves. Ryan's on the bench. They've got Tony Lato, Nainggolan, Martinelli, Lacazette, and Ketia. They've signed Pau Torres as well. He's not even in the squad today. So it's Runnison in goal. Bellerin, Luiz, Gabriel, and Tierney the back four. Torreira and Xhaka hold the midfield. Saka on the left. Nicolas Pepe on the right. And Emil Smith-Rowe in behind Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So another travel, another journey for the team down to London. This time North London, so not as far. As we see Manchester City face Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Should be a good game between these two sides. So blue versus red, City versus Arsenal, live from the Emirates. Throw in. The draw here again today would be okay, but the more draws you have, the more chance Liverpool have got chance of catching you. Cancelo with a strike, and it's into the hands of Runnison. Saka. Oh, great ball. Aubameyang. Diaz. Aubameyang still going. Smith-Rowe. Blocked by Cancelo. It's gone behind for a corner. That was a bit of a worrying sign there. Diaz tried to tackle Aubameyang in the box. Nearly fouled himself. Short they go. Tierney. Into Pepe. Pepe into the hands of Edison. Rodri. Over the top to Foden. Xhaka there, clears it behind for a throw-in, but we've moved the ball further forward, which we'll take. De Bruyne swings one in. Haaland with the overhead. Oh, what a save by Runnison onto the post. Lovely ball by De Bruyne. He tried to overhead that, did Erling Haaland. He nearly pulled it off. I think Runnison tipped it onto the post. Pepe wins the knock-on. Laporte there, and he goes back to Edison. Locatelli. Sterling. I've really got a full-back to overlap, have we, and help him out. De Bruyne, good touch. De Bruyne. Haaland at the far post. It's just overhit from Kevin De Bruyne, that cross. But that was nice football breaking Arsenal down there. Ridiculously tall, Smith Rowe, doesn't he? I think he's taller than he is in real life in this game. Aubameyang. Spin. Ooh, good shot by Aubameyang. Ederson palms it away, but the camera angle when they go down this end is really tough to defend against. Sterling. De Bruyne in that little space that he's found. And he plays in. Haaland. Oh, how's he hit the post again? What a save, Runnison. Haaland again. Oh, he's finished this one. Oh, what a finish from Haaland. 1-0 we lead Arsenal. I can't believe he didn't score that first one. Runnison made a ridiculous save onto the post. Good ball by De Bruyne. What a save by Runnison. Just tipped it onto the bottom of the post, but Cancelo getting in there. And then Haaland, look at that for a finish. Gets it back and smashes it in. Oh, it just hit the base of the post, didn't it, that one? But he's there waiting, Haaland. And he picks it up this time. And he hits it with so much power. Runnison's got no chance. Into the roof of the net in that top corner. Another goal for Erling Haaland. And we lead by 1-0 against Arsenal just before our time as well in the 42nd minute. That's a good time to score, I feel. Changes Arteta's team talk now, doesn't it? Rodri again, and that is half-time. So 1-0 we lead at half-time. That goal from Haaland right at the end there. Runnison's made 2 absolute class saves. Maybe that's why he's in ahead of Leno and so on, because he's in upwards condition. 1-0 we lead at half-time. Ooh, down the wing to Cancelo. Back to Foden. Oh, what a ball to De Bruyne. Oh, he's put it wide, but what a pass from Phil Foden. What a pass. I wish that had come off. That was a fantastic ball from Foden. There wasn't even Haaland there to tap it in. De Bruyne puts it wide. I aimed too far wide with that one. Trying to put it in that bottom corner, but what a pass from Phil Foden. World class. Oh, Raja Nainggolan's on. For Smith Rowe. Bit of a strange signing for Arsenal. Nainggolan. Ball through the middle here to Pepe. Aubameyang again. Oh my word, how can you just let him score that easy? 1-1. So easy for Aubameyang, we stood off him. And he just puts it in the bottom corner. I feel Ederson should do better with that one. Who was it who stood off him? Is it Laporte? It is. No, it's Diaz. It's a simple finish for Aubameyang, isn't it? So easy to score against us sometimes. 1-1. I'm really frustrated to concede a goal like that after we've just missed a sitter at the other end, really, through De Bruyne. Saka. Playing so narrow, the wingers. Oh, Aubameyang's in here. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Ederson quickly off his line. Needed to do that. Arsenal will look to get the winner here. They've had pretty much one chance and scored it, haven't they? Through Aubameyang. Here is Aubameyang. Good strength. Diaz back to Ederson. Oh my God! What a shocking goal to concede. The game's done me there, hasn't it? I pressed it to head it back to him. He kicks it straight back to Ederson, who's clueless. And lets it roll in. Jesus comes on for Foden, but we're 2-1 down now. Liverpool are going to be so close to us going into the next few games. Oh, Ake. Not good enough. Aubameyang. Ake, back to Ederson. Can you stay on your line this time, Ederson? Jesus been quiet on this right hand side since he's come on. Cancelo into De Bruyne. Oh, Haaland, great movement. Haaland makes it 2-2. Go pick that ball up, Erling. Good finish, good movement from Haaland. Held off the defender, whoever it was, David Luiz, I think. And then spun him. Good ball by De Bruyne. Look at that from Haaland. Holds off David Luiz and puts it in that bottom corner. 2-2. There's still a chance here. There's still hope that we can win this game. Into Haaland. Come on, Erling. Back he goes to Jesus. Cancelo. Locatelli. De Bruyne. Jesus. De Bruyne. Oh, De Bruyne. Great skill. De Bruyne. Good defending by Arsenal. For throw-in. It's a throw-in 1 minute. This is our last chance saloon here. Come on, quickly into Cancelo. Lifts it up to Haaland! Oh! Erling Haaland wins us the game. A hat-trick from Haaland. And he wins it at the death of Manchester City. Well, we've been through it in this game, haven't we? That own goal from Dias, and it absolutely crushed me. I couldn't believe it. In a game I thought we deserved to win. Erling Haaland at the far post. Cancelo crosses it in. He's up against Tierney. And he heads it in the back of the net. Nods it in. Fantastic. Against all odds. He thought that that was it. We're going to lose this game. There's no stopping Manchester City. What a ball from Cancelo. And what a header from Haaland. And it's a great hat-trick. I think it's a perfect hat-trick, isn't it? Right foot, left foot. And his head. What a player he is. Hat-trick for Haaland. 3-2, we lead Arsenal. We'll drop back now. Sure, that's full-time, referee. Good tackle, Sterling. Free kick. We've played 2 minutes here, ref. I thought the foul by Sterling there, a tackle anyway. Would finish the game off. Cross in. Aubameyang with a header. Into the hands of Edison. Take your time, Eddie. And that is full time. A 3-2 win at the Emirates. Arsenal nearly nicked it, didn't they? With 2 bits of really bad defending, really, from Dias. But Haaland has saved us, and that's why you pay the big money for a man like that. 3 goals that were really good. I mean, the first one was a bit of a tap-in, wasn't it? But the second one, the movement away from Luiz, and the third one, that header. 3 points to the Emirates. Deserved 3 points to the Emirates. So the results around the league: Southampton lost 4-2 to Fulham. Chelsea 3, Leeds 0. Wolverhampton Wanderers 4. Leicester City 0. Sheffield 1, West Ham 0. Bournemouth 1, Stoke 1. Everton 4, Watford 1. Crystal Palace 0. Liverpool 2, and that's why it's vital we won that game. Manchester United 1, Spurs 0. And then Villa 3, West Bromwich Albion 0. So we keep that gap between us and Liverpool. If we'd drawn that game, Liverpool would be right behind us. If we'd lost that game, even worse. So that win was crucial. And we have to give credit to the players. They've done fantastically there. Well, finally, after a while, John Stones accepted the contract negotiations, so he's renewed his contract until 2027. It's a long deal for him, isn't it? What will he be, 35 at the end of that? But we'll probably sell him before that. At least we've got a man who has got value to be sold in the future. And I'm not looking to sell him anytime soon, though. He's been class. So transfer deadline day is upon us. We're not looking to do any business, but we'll see if any clubs come in for any of our players. Well, transfer deadline day finishes. No ingoings or outgoings at the club. And next is Wolves at home. So this is the side we're going to go with against Wolves today. Ederson starts in goal. We've got a back four of Cancelo, Stones, Laporte and Zinchenko. Rodri and Gundogan in the midfield. De Bruyne in front. I think it's Foden on the left. Bernardo Silva on the right. And Raheem Sterling up top. We've got Ferran and Gabriel Jesus. I'm thinking I'll bring them off the bench. They're in upwards condition. But look at this. Nuno Mendes, Diaz, Walker, Maximiliano, Locatelli in downwards condition. Ake in downwards condition. Mahrez in downwards condition. Even worse, Erling Haaland picked up an injury in training. And he's going to be out for 3 days. So, big end to the episode in this game against Wolves, because it will say that we are so close, aren't we, to winning the title with this game here after the transfer window. Keeping up momentum, playing a strong side like Wolves, with a strong team like that, we need 3 points. Well, here we are at home today against Wolves, but a tough one. Like we said, Wolves are a very strong side. We saw their lineup. They've got Jimenez in there, Neto and Adama Traore on the wings. You know, Moutinho and Neves in the middle. A good defence as well. It's going to be a very tough side to beat. Marquez in goal as well. No Rui Patricio anymore. So Manchester City versus Wolves. And it's live from the Etihad Stadium. Bernardo fouled surely by Pedro Neto. Referee thinks not. Another long ball by Wolves. Lumping these balls over to Jimenez. Foden. Bit of support would be nice. Sterling. Foden. Gundogan. Looking for options. Struggling to find them at the moment. Foden's gone route one to Sterling, who's took it round. Will he? Volley Sterling! Strike! De Bruyne on the rebound. 1-0 we lead Wolves. That's wonderful play from Sterling. Rolled it round the Wolves defender there. Great footwork. And De Bruyne can finish it off. Foden fired it into Sterling in that box. See you later, Bolly. Hits it with his right foot. It's a good shot. Good power on the shot. Marchesín gets his hands up, but he can't stop the De Bruyne rebound. And he'll be disappointed with his defence there, Marchesín. They weren't there to stop Kevin De Bruyne. So 14 minutes in, and we already lead 1-0 against Wolves. Really good start. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Cancelo again. Gundogan. Zinchenko. Zinchenko, what a ball through to Sterling! It's a good save by Marchesin. On his left foot, Sterling. Good ball by Zinchenko, this though. We'll see it again here. Picks it up. In behind to Sterling. Lovely curl on that, doesn't he? Just curls it round to try and get it in. Wide to Bernardo. Bernardo lost one into Sterling at the near post. Good save by Marchesin. Sterling on the rebound. And it's cleared behind by Connor Cody. Well, 2 of 3 glorious chances for Sterling. Good ball in. This one is from Bernardo Silva. Clips it into the near post. For Sterling to run across Cody. It's a good save by Marchesin. Fingertips. Push it straight up in the air. Corner. Sterling in for the header. Looking for a powerful header as well, it looked like. Gundogan. Oh, through to De Bruyne. Didn't work. Bernardo. De Bruyne. Cancelo! Another good save from Marchesin. Semedo managed to knock it out for a throw-in. I don't know how this game's still 1-0. And that is half-time. 1-0 we lead Wolves, and we've absolutely dominated them. And we're unlucky, really, not to score more than 1 goal. Sterling's missed a few chances. Half-time, Manchester City 1. Wolverhampton Wanderers 0. Foul there by Cancelo. Neves. Actually better from Wolves in the second half. Gibbs White. Good tackle by KDB. Off he comes. Go on, Sterling. Good run from Sterling. Saiss. Oh, he's been robbed. Sterling. Oh, what a save by Marchesin. De Bruyne can't keep it in. Is it a corner or a goal kick? Corner. How did Sterling not score that one? It's a good save. Adama away. Cancelo. Laporte. Rodri. Laporte. Someone make a run with it. Gundogan. Foden. De Bruyne. Gundogan into Neves. Cancelo. Oh, tried to take it round Willy Bolly. Couldn't do so. Neves lumps it long. Only as far as Stones on his chest. Foden. De Bruyne. Zinchenko. Sterling with a stupid volley. Why just head it, Sterling? Why did he not just head that? Simple header. Goes for the volley and puts it over the bar. Wolves are trying to tactically changing things, you see that. Foden. Zinchenko. Back to Foden. Zinchenko. De Bruyne! Oh, what a goal that is. Game over. 2-0. Fantastic finish from Kevin De Bruyne. Curls one in. He's second of the day. Fantastic finish from him. It really is. We're taking our time. We're trying to break Wolves down. We're pulling him, dragging him all over the place. We find De Bruyne in space in the edge of the box. And he's got that in his locker, hasn't he? He's got that quality to curl it in from there. And Wolves are disappointed with themselves. But they've done nothing today, Wolves. They've not even touched the ball at times. You know, for the game. Long periods of the game. And De Bruyne just curls this one round. And into the back of the net. 2-0 lead Wolves, and that is pretty much game over. I think we can make some substitutions now. Varane for Foden. Gabriel for Sterling. And then we won't make any others because everyone's in downwards condition. Although should we bring Locatelli on maybe? Give Rodri a rest. Plays a lot of games, doesn't he, Rodri? So here come the substitutions. Missed another good result against a strong side. Wolves, although they've been poor today. Varane. De Bruyne. For the hat-trick. Oh, he's done it. Kevin De Bruyne gets his hat-trick. 3 goals today against Wolves. Single-handedly sank Wolves, hasn't he, today, Kevin De Bruyne. He's been fantastic. Ferran Torres here brings it forward. Into De Bruyne. Back into Gundogan. Cancelo. Back into De Bruyne. Look, he finds space again. Like an arrow, isn't it, into the bottom corner from Kevin De Bruyne. A hat-trick for him. And 3 goals against Wolves today. Been an easy win, really, hasn't it? Into Jesus. Into Ferran. Ferran. Oh, he's put it wide, Ferran Torres. That was for 4. Good play again. Into De Bruyne. Into Jesus. Plays in Ferran Torres perfectly. And you expect him to finish this one, Ferran, and he drags it wide the post, doesn't it? Only just. That's full time, and that will end today's episode. We end with a Kevin De Bruyne hat-trick against Wolves. But we will have a look at how the league table looks after that game. We battered them. They didn't have one shot all game, did Wolverhampton Wanderers. So we beat Wolves 3-0. Arsenal 2-2 with Fulham. Leeds a 1-0 defeat to Southampton. Chelsea won 1-0 against West Brom. Leicester won 1-0 against Sheffield. West Ham won 4-2 against Bournemouth. Stoke won. Watford 3. Everton won. Crystal Palace 0. Liverpool drew 1-1 with Manchester United. That's great for us. Really good for us. And Spurs have lost again 4-0 to Aston Villa. So we are even further at the top of the Premier League table now. And we've played 25 games. So not too many games left in the season now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying the PES content. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.